Afi Ayanna, and welcome to your restorative rest practice. Today's practice is focused on an after work release session, especially if you sit at a desk or if you are just staring at a computer all day. It can be really easy to get stuck energy and just feel really stagnant throughout the body. So this is a nice flow. We're going to take a slow flow, a slow moving flow, awareness in the breath to get ourselves back in our bodies and ready to relax. So if we can begin in child's pose, we put the arms out long, toes together, and forehead on the ground. Really open up under the armpits here. Breathe deep into the belly. Deep inhalation in through the nose. You might even place the left ear down on the ground and exhale out the mouth. Deep inhalation into the belly. Elongate those fingers. Really press the palms into the ground. Allow the knees to open wide. And on the exhale, let off some steam, blowing any stress, tension out of the mouth. And then flip the head over to the right side, so the right ear is on the floor. And you do the same thing. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. Big, full, deep exhalation. Beautiful. One more breath like that. Inhale in through the nose. Palms, elbows press into the ground. Exhale, release out the mouth. Place the chin back forward. And then walk the arms underneath the shoulders. Place the knees underneath the hips. And we'll just do some nice circles around the wrist. So moving forward. Even if this seems like a lot, if you're feeling tension in the wrists or even feel like you're having a little carpal tunnel, you can always make fists and press so that the thumbs are pressing into the ground. Moving the weight forward, over, shoulders over the hands, hips back behind the buttocks. Circle one direction. And the next time the body reaches the front of the mat, circle back. Shifting the weight forward and then backwards again. So opening up the hips, opening up the shoulder joints here. Beautiful. And then cat-cow here, tailbone, head comes up towards the sky. Belly towards the ground. Exhale. Chin to chest. Tailbone tucks under, pressing into the hand or the fist. Chin down towards the chest. Maybe the chin touches the chest. Inhale, chin up towards the sky. Tailbone up. Feel that stretch deep throughout the front of the belly. The hip flexors here. Looking eyes up towards the sky or the ceiling. And then exhale. Tucking the tailbone under. Tail between the legs, and press into the hands so that the small of the back moves down, iron down towards the floor, and the back of the heart moves up towards the sky. One more. Opposite direction. Head up, tailbone up. Beautiful. We're going to come up, placing the hands behind the back, interlace. As you come up onto the knees, inhale the chin up towards the sky. Exhale the chin down towards the chest. Beautiful. One more breath like that. Inhale, chin up. Lift the arms back behind the body. And exhale the chin down towards the chest. Deep inhalation through the nose. Deep exhalation through the nose. Chin and chest up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and exhale, chin down towards the chest. Beautiful. Walking the knees wide apart onto the mat. Open up the left leg out. You can place the left hand down the leg Inhaling the right arm up above the head. Shifting the weight into the left hip. Nice big stretch here. Feeling that stretch all the way from the right fingertips. Draw the arm, elbow back towards the side of the ear. You might look down towards the floor, or if it feels good, you can look up towards the sky, whatever's great for your neck. And begin to take some arm circles here in one direction. Inhale, coordinating that breath. Exhale, down. Energy through the fingertips, really extending long lines through the body. By using this energetic length, we open up the meridians, or where energy flows throughout the body. Inhale, and blood flows. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, hand comes down. And then the opposite direction. Swinging that arm around, back and down. Around, back and down. Inhale up. Opening up air in the side of the lungs. Exhaling, arm down. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, walking the right hand back down the right side of the leg. Walking the left leg in. Knee to meet the right. And then extend the right leg sideways. Right side of the foot presses into the ground. And allow that right hand to slide down the right leg. Ooh, nice pop in my hip joint there. Guess I really needed this. And then open up the left arm long behind the side of the left ear. Extending through those left fingertips. And you might find that the right hand is able to slide down the leg. Now make sure that the body's not tilting forward, but then we open up the chest, up and back. So that the left forearm moves parallel to the ear here. One long line in the body. From the left fingertips through the left hip. You should be able to feel that all the way into the left hip flexor. So one is pulling the arm out of the socket. And then on the exhale, drop that arm back into the socket and draw the arm around in a circle. Inhaling up and around. Exhale down. Inhale, energy for the fingers. Exhale, closing, wiping the arm around. And you might visually think of the arm as one giant hand on the clock. Make sure you don't miss any points on that clock. Inhale the arm back up. And on the exhale, switch directions. Hand comes back down, up and around. On the inhale, exhale to close. Inhale to open. Keep that chest up and open. Inhale up. And exhale back down. Beautiful. On the next inhalation, the arm comes back to that diagonal point. Beautiful. Draw that left arm back down behind the ear. The right hand slides back up the leg. Drawing the right knee in to meet the left. Hand comes into the small of the back. And we'll take a slight camel pose here. So tucking the toes up so that the top of the toes press into the floor. Squeeze the elbows and shoulder blades together. Lengthen out of the chin here. Really extending through the sternum to the front of the bones in the front of the chest, the front of the heart. Inhale, breathe deep into here. Into the chest, into the ribs. Exhaling out the nose. Squeezing the elbows together on the inhale. And on the exhale, you might even slide the hands back down the glutes until they reach onto the heels. Shoulder blades squeeze together, pressing the pelvic bone towards the wall in front of you. Out, hips moving back, glutes squeezing together. Inhale deep into the belly. The eyes might come up towards the ceiling. Make sure you don't crunch and just drop the head all the way back here. Extending out of the top of the head. So the chin might move up towards the sky. And if you like the fullest extension of the pose, you can imagine that there's ball behind the back of the cervical spine, the back of the neck. One more deep inhalation, breathing into the underarms. And then on the exhale, sliding the hands back up the back of the legs. Exhale as the hands come to the small of the back in equilibrium. Squeeze the glutes together here to support the lower back. Unfolding the feet. And on the exhale, dropping the hips down. And then extending the knees wide and coming back to that child's pose as we began. Forehead pressing into the ground this time. Just feeling what that feels like to have brought all that blood and energy into the left side. How good that feels in the shoulders, in the back of the neck. Inhale deep into the belly. Releasing, opening up the underarms, walking the fingertips another few centimeters forward. First the right fingertips, inch up, the spider towards the front of the mat, left fingertips, inch up, extending, creating length in the spine here. One more breath, deep into the belly. Inhale in the nose, and if you really need a big sigh of relief, you can exhale and sigh out the mouth. Beautiful. Walk the hands back up. Fantastic. We're going to open up the left knee to the front of the mat here. Draw the right knee back. Hands come interlaced on the top of the left thigh. And on the inhale, moving, shifting both hips forward, opening up the front of that right thigh. If this is a lot on the right kneecap, you can roll that right side of your mat underneath the knee or place a towel, blanket, whatever you have handy underneath the right knee. I'm practicing on 2 rugs, so I don't really have that much of an issue on my sensitive knees. Exhale, draw the shoulders up and down and back. If you're really feeling like you have a lot of space in this front left hip, you can walk inch by inch, the left toes forward, and perhaps even both hands come to frame the front of the left foot. It's a good place to even come up onto the fingertips, or if you have blocks, placing the blocks underneath both of the hands. Palms of the hands. Big opener in the front of the left hip here. In the front of the right hip, both hips really. And then on the exhale, draw both hips back, squeezing the tailbone back towards the back of the mat, and left toes come up towards the sky. And really pull up on that, the skin surrounding the knee, so you would notice maybe the kneecap is just kind of hanging down. Imagine if you're pulling the left toes up towards the sky and gripping the flesh around the left knee, you'll see that the left thigh becomes more defined. And that is drawing the left femur bone back into the left hip socket, supporting the hip here. Inhale, extending on the top of the head. And on the exhale, if it feels good, you can press both hands into the floor and extend the torso over the left leg. Again, imagining you're pressing into that imaginary wall here. A lot of length in the back of the neck. The way we were doing cat-cow, making sure that you're in neutral position, neither concave or convex, but that you have a tray from the top of your head that runs down behind the neck all the way to the base of the spine. And so the body is at a diagonal, nice straight line, the torso, from head to tail. One more deep breath, inhaling in through the nose, exhaling out. the nose, pulling up on the pelvic floor if you're familiar with Mula Bandha or the root lock. And on the exhale, bending the left knee, pressing the hands back onto the top of the left thigh, and extend the arms forward. Bring them into a really nice cactus pose here. Squeeze the tailbone together. Both imagine that you're squeezing the right knee and the left knee together to really draw you out. Make sure you're not hanging, bowing in the lower back, but supporting, drawing the belly button back to the spine as the hands are in this cactus pose here. 2 more breaths here. And on the exhale, draw the hands around the left foot. Draw the left foot back to meet the right, left knee back to meet the right, and then draw the right knee forward. What we do on one side, we do on the other. We want the body to be nice and even. Pressing the right heel into the ground. The left top of the foot into the ground, and then interlace both fingers. Draw them onto the top of the right thigh. Pressing down, grounding into the left kneecap, which you can go ahead and tuck something extra underneath the left knee if you need to. Full, deep, complete breath here. Long and tall out of the top of the skull, belly button back towards spine. And then on the exhale, drawing both hands down to frame the right foot. Spider so that both fingers are, or both hands are, you're up on your fingertips. Or if it feels good for you and you're ready for a little bit more, drawing that right knee forward, even inching the right toes a little bit for another inch or 2 forward. And then draw the left hip forward, opening up the left of the hip flexor. And this is where you might have some more space to drop into the heels of the hands. Make sure that you're active through the palms. The hands aren't kind of in claws, but you're really pressing through all 10 of the digits. You always want to make nice, strong, energetic choices and allow the energy in the blood to flow through the body. Nice, 1 more deep breath here. In through the nose, filling up the belly, and on the exhale, drawing the left, both of the hips back, the right leg straightens, micro bend in that right knee. So inch the right heel forward, right toes come up towards the sky. Draw the fingertips back so that they frame around the knee, the right knee. And make sure you really square off those hips so that you're not lopsided. The left buttocks really pulling back, but pull the right buttocks back to meet the left. Imagine that you're pressing into a wall, something in front of you. Inhale, breathing nice into the upper lower middle back. And on the exhale, extending long line out of the top of the head. And exhale, bending the arms. You will bend the arms and move the hands forward to frame the right foot. Again, nice diagonal straight line from the top of the head, back down, the mid back to the lower back. Big stretch on the back side of the right hamstring. The back side of the right glute as well. Deep inhalation, full exhalation out the nose. And then when you're ready, walking the hands back towards the hips, bending that right knee. Drawing the right hip back, or the right foot back so that it rests underneath the right kneecap. Inhale, square out the hips and place both hands on top of the right thigh, pressing that right thigh into the ground. Both hands come up into Cactus Pose. Inhaling here, open the shoulders up and down and back. Back of the shoulders, squeeze together. That's the sound of dinner almost ready. Thank goodness for rice cookers. Inhale in. And exhale out. Energy through the hands. Tucking the tailbone under. And on the exhale, framing that right foot. Drawing the right knee back to meet the left. And we'll move through a few cat-cows here, just noticing how you feel. You might even close the eyes here, experiencing the body from the inside out. Moving through the spine a few times, maybe fast, maybe you move slow. I really felt a big opening there in the back of the glutes. So just using this opportunity of cat-cow to bring some blood fluid and lubrication throughout the synovial fluid of the spine. And that fluid lubricates all of the joints of the spine. Really, we're thinking about with each, as the head comes up and back, it's a cat, and then back into cow, that you're really pumping that fluid and moving it throughout the spine. Oiling up the joints. Beautiful. And when you're ready, coming back to sitting here. Inhale, close the eyes here, pressing both palms into the ground. And just taking a few breaths to notice how you feel. You place the palms so that the back of the hands are facing up towards the ceiling. We'll do a quick body scan, scanning the top of the head, making sure the muscles of the eyes are relaxed, that the jaw is relaxed. Noticing how the back of the neck feels. Relaxing the shoulders down towards the floor. Opening the sides of the ears, the eyeballs are relaxed. The eustachian tubes, the inner ears relaxed. Dropping the elbows in towards the sides. Palms, fingers relaxed. Release the hip creases, notice if there's any holding there. Come back to a deep inhalation into the belly. Soften the belly. Notice the body sitting on the floor. Gentle smile, perhaps inner smile, or maybe just an outer smile, reflecting a sense of relaxation throughout the body. Feet are relaxed, knees relaxed, down towards the floor. Beautiful. Drop the chin towards the chest. Inhale the chin up towards the sky. Breathe into the front of the heart. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin to sky. Exhale the chin to the chest. This time we'll drape the right ear to the right shoulder. Especially if you've had tension or tend to, have some strange ergonomic setup at your desk, you might really notice the opening of the left side of the neck here, and dropping the left ear to the left shoulder, relaxing through the hands, relax through the jaw. Gently inviting the left ear to left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Inhale onto the left side of the neck. Exhale, head to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale to the right side of the neck. Head back to center. Right ear, right shoulder. Inhale to the left side of the neck. Exhale back to center. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, head back to center. Place the hands in front of the heart. In this gesture of gratitude, Anjali Mudra, both palms, equal weight, pressing both palms into the sternum, energy through the palms of the hands, pressing into each palm pressing into each other. And on the exhale, dropping the chin towards the chest, opening up the back of the neck in a gesture of gratitude for yourself, for showing up for this practice, for doing something beautiful for yourself after a long and full day, perhaps. Inhale into your beautiful heart. Exhale, releasing and letting go. I'm thankful for you for showing up today. Namaste and Ashe. If you found benefit from this practice, feel free to like, subscribe, share, and come back again. See you soon.